YouTube, it's Chels of the Story, and we are going to watch Ash versus Yugi Death Battle. So grab your snackies, grab your bevies, let me know what you can drink down below. Let's get to watching.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fly!
Not to blast the voice acting, I don't know, that just didn't sound right to me.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto.
The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze the
I just personally feel like Yugi, specifically Yami Yugi, is pretty messed up and should win this, but we're gonna see. No spoilers.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah, go check out Mad Mushroom's newest game, Night Swarm.
Why did I think it was going to be some weird, like, alternative coffee made out of mushrooms? I don't know. I don't know why. That's what I expected mashed mushroom to be. Like, instead of coffee, drink this alternative, which is this weird mushroom drink that you brew like coffee. I don't know why.
It just launched, and it's all about action.
Collect companions and claim your throne as Vampire Lord in this survivor-like and roguelike RPG. Double the like.
Why is it called Mad Mushroom?
Journey to wipe out hordes, find new followers, unlock new quests, and look cool while doing it. Look at that gear.
Night Swarm is on Steam now, and
oh, I'm confused. Now it's Night Swarm. What's Mad Mushroom?
15% off for a limited time.
I'm so confused.
Hello there.
I'm gonna assume they get to it, but I'm so confused. I thought the game was Mad Mushroom. I was so...
Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
All the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon master, though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rival?
Dang, that's fast. I was sitting here eating a cookie. I expect them to talk more. Okay. Thank you for head pats. Ash Ketchum, age 10 for 25 plus years. Height is 4'7". Home is Pallet Town, champion of the Aloha and World Coronation Series Monarch. It took him how fucking long to win a damn championship? Anyway. Key items: Rotom Pokédex, Rotom Phone, Z Power Ring, Z Crystals, Dynamax Band, Mega Glove, Lucranite? I don't know. Rainbow Ring. Oh, Wing. Listen. 100 motherfucking percent? I haven't watched Pokemon in years. I definitely haven't watched it since they changed studios that were making it and the art style changed. So I don't know any of this shit. Like, I know what a Rotom is and, like, I know, like, Dynamax and stuff like that. But, like, I didn't play these games and, like, I definitely didn't watch this anime. So, like, I'm like, dang. Likes Pokemon and Pokemon battles, training, catching. Leagues, summer camps, conquest, showcases, movies, races, ping pong, sumo wrestling, eating contests, and Poke Ringer, which also whichever Pokegirl champion you watched growing up. National Ash Ketchum Day is September 15th.
To be the very best, like no one ever was. Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu, and went,
Look at fat Pikachu.
He's your problem now, stupid.
Pikachu was a lot. The new duo had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent
and one of the biggest motherfucking IPs.
Decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note, we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow-red enough voltage and you'll regret.
Oh, yeah, this makes sense. Type electric. Resists electric and steel type attacks. Can absorb electricity to power up. Weak to ground type attacks. Immune to paralysis. Ability is static. Physical contact may induce paralysis. Moveset is Thunderbolt. Agility, Double Edge, Electro Ball, Iron Tail, Leer, Electro Web, Quick Attack, Tackle, Thunder, Volt Tackle, Thunder Shock, and loves Catch Up.
Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for OHKOing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when
Nope.
Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they use thunder as a super armor.
What the
He
fuck?
even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's
Which is
using
fine.
his Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with Synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim. Or
This is
that's
so
what
much.
I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my...
Just mad about the freaking cat. Why did it have to turn into a wrestler? Keep the cats on the ground. 4 paws on the ground, please.
Revenge and Incineroar.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship...
I don't actually read Pokemon fan fiction. Sorry, not really sorry. This is so much. I'm gonna be honest. This is a lot. Okay, grass types: Bulbasaur, Bayleaf. I'm gonna mess Sceptile. I'm gonna pronounce these wrong. I'm so sorry. I don't really interact with Pokemon that often. To be 100% with you, Torterra, Snivy, Lavani, maybe Rowlet. Fire types: Charizard, Quilava, Torkoal, Infernape, Pigonite, and Incineroar. Water type: Squirtle, Kingler, Lapras, Totodile, Corphish, Buizel, Oshawott, Palpitoad, and Greninja. Flying types is Butterfree, Pidgeot, Noctowl, Swellow, Staraptor, Gliscor? I don't know. Unpheasant, and Talonflame.
motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field.
Fighting types. Oh my god. Primate, Heracross, Scraggy, Hawlucha? I don't know. Lucario, Surfetched. Sorry. I do think it's funny that they turned Farfetch into like a little knight. I do think that's super cute. Rock, ground, and steel types is Donphan, sorry. Larvitar, Boulder? Crocodile? Lycanroc. Sogalio? Melmetal. Oh my god, this is so freaking much. Why are they... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Dragon types Gibble, Gudra, Noivern, Naganadel, maybe. Dragonite, Dracovish. Other types is Muck, 30 Tauros, Mr. Mime, Snorlax, Glalie, and Gengar. That's Crocodile. Okay.
Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The
While Solar Beam explodes on impact, it explicitly absorbs sunlight for its beam. And in episode 31, Diglett is said to pull its head underground faster than light speed.
People's Elbow of Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his
The
flamethrower
People's-
melts plus.
Ash will call for the most
People's
unexpected
Elbow?
signature move.
Seismic Toss! The People's Elbow of Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower
It spits fire that is hot enough to melt boulders. It may cause forest fires by blowing flames.
melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains,
Okay,
and
hold
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes
Vanillix produces snow clouds by swallowing great quantities of water. It emits a blizzard when both heads are angered.
blizzards. Magikarp leaps over
Professor Oak's Pokemon Halocaster is referenced by James in XY92 and XY5 and XY86. These episodes in these episode end segments are shown to be broadcasted on TV, proving them canon. Magikarp living for many years can leap a mountain using Splash. The move remains useless though. That is because there's this whole story about a carp that turned into a dragon. That's why I have so many feelings about how Dragonair turns into Dragonite. And I really feel like Dragonair should have turned into Gyarados and Magikarp should have turned into Dragonite because there's this whole thing about a carp turning into a dragon and also the color schemes and how they fucking look. It doesn't matter. This is just my personal opinion. I don't like the way the Dragonite looks. Anyway.
mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Okay, hold on. It receives electrical waves from the spirit world with its antenna and is said to take people to the spirit world as well. It just fucking... Congratulations, you're dead now. Like, what?
World.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions, soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh,
2,204 pounds. That's crazy.
oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree, he chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his
Almost 900 pounds.
own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime.
Is that Ash's Pokemon or is that Ash's mom's Pokemon at this point? I mean, I'm just
The
saying.
stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega Evolution, Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari
Fucking gun is crazy.
Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros, and he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over
Yeah.
again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's
And
strength is
lock
not in
in.
battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with a huge power increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to
That's
pay for the
bonkers.
Water Shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir, and just a normal Gardevoir can
If Gardevoir's trainer needs protecting, Gardevoir creates a small black hole by using all of its psychic power. That's crazy.
Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir, and just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like
You know what, Gardevoir? I don't want to be protected by spaghettification, okay? I do not want to be turned into basically spaghetti. Maybe don't shove me in a black hole. I don't know if that's what you're doing, but based on the fact that they had Professor Oak sucked in the black hole, I feel like that's maybe what you're trying to do. I don't know. Maybe pass.
rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from
Ash and his Pokemon resisted Lyssandra's, maybe? Mind control thanks to their bonds. James's Inkay similarly escaped Malamar's control, the strongest hypnotic Pokemon.
Lysander, who tried to kill all life. They fought the giants, the Reggie kind, not the New York ones, who halted Regigigas, who can tow entire regions.
According to legends, Regigigas has towed continents using ropes. That's crazy.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no! Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, 4Kids.
Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his
Everything is 4Kids' fault. Listen. I understand that you were trying to localize things, but I feel like they went a little too far, honestly, and they definitely messed up One Piece for a lot of people, so.
loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train.
There's a reason they're not around anymore, is all I'm saying.
And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Kaiju Gengar! He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt! This Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary
The beast that devours the sun. This is freaking crazy. No, they're still talking about Pokemon. Okay, feats. Blast Team Rocket's off almost every episode. Thunder obliterated most of Triangle Rock. Exceeded Conway and Klimbot's calculations. Solgaleo, I guess, can light up the universe. Pikachu helped halt Dialga's Roar of Time. Ash and his Pokemon dodged light speed attacks. Won the Orange League Manalo Conference and World Coronation Series. Defeated Gary, Brandon, Paul, Kukri, Iris, Wallace, Steven, Cynthia, and Leon.
Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
When light radiates from its body, this Pokemon could almost appear to be the sun. It will dispel any darkness and light up the world.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls.
The legendary Dialga has the power to control time. It is said that time began moving when Dialga was born. That's okay.
Controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4Kids, let my boy win!
Sure. Did his best, and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that, to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed because...
You know what? I kind of get that. Like, I finally won. I can retire. I don't have to do this ever again. I'm just gonna... I'm done. Like, I get that.
As in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Good lord.
If you want to travel the world like Ash or look as rad as Yugi, then we've got the threads for you.
This battle is sponsored by Quince.
You'll like this. A bunch of Death Battle staff have owned Quince stuff for ages, so we know it's legit.
Quince makes it easy to look sharp, feel good, and find gifts that last. From
I don't like his seam on his pants. I just don't like it. And the reason I don't like it is because it's mimicking an iron seam. Like, you iron those seams in. You don't... You know? It's not a big deal. It is a unique thing to do. I shouldn't be like, I hate this, but I'm not a fan of this. It's... bothered by this man's pants.
last. From Mongolian cashmere sweaters to Italian wool coats, Quince pieces are crafted from premium materials and built to hold up without the luxury markup.
Nice! This is totally a Kaiba fit right here. Just gotta pop up that collar.
Quince makes the essentials every guy needs. Denim, chinos, down jackets, wool top coats, and leather styles built to last.
Miss me with motherfucking down jackets. I'm allergic to that shit.
Just to name a few.
Each piece is made from premium materials. Oh, and by cutting out the middlemen and traditional markups, Quince delivers the same quality as luxury brands at a fraction of the price. So get your wardrobe sorted and your gift list handled with Quince.
Don't wait. Go to quince.com/deathbattle for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/deathbattle.
Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/deathbattle.
Pissed me off by going there and buying those pants with the fake iron, like the weird seam in the front. I don't know why. I'm just like, I hate those pants. Like,
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt.
10 minutes in, we get to Yu-Gi-Oh! Here we go.
What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Time travel? The divine hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
They were gamers.
Games. With sorcery, these magical ceremonies punished Egyptians played games. With
There is a history of games. Game history is interwoven with, game history is interwoven with human history starting in the Egyptian Empire 5,000 years ago.
sorcery, these magical ceremonies punished dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz. They were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time.
Yeah, they weren't just straight up fucking murdered or anything or like killed. It was banished to the Shadow Realm, which is not like death or hell anything. That'd be crazy.
And the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shy kid that helped run his grandpop's game shop.
Every time I'm eating a treat, I should stop eating. Okay, anyway. Background. He is 18 instead of 10 or 35, However, age 18, he's about 5'10". He's about 93-ish pounds. He lives in Domino City, champion of Duelist Kingdom and Battle City. He's the king of games. He likes duel monsters, toys, hamburgers, leather, games, puzzles, Solomon, and Yami. Friends with Bo. Okay. Is he? Is that a crossover I just didn't know about?
up.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
To like this basically psychopath. Officially, yes. They made it once or twice. That's crazy.
Yami, always willing to lend Yugi a hand and always on demon time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play
Yes.
a shadow game.
Whether it's griddle air hockey, Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO, Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was
We gotta out-derange him by bringing in Yami.
time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways.
Okay, Dark Yugi. Spirit of an ancient pharaoh resides in the Millennium Puzzle. Puzzle abilities. Barriers, clairvoyance, illusions, penalty games, probability manipulation, monster summoning, shadow games, sealing, and telepathy.
Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this.
Others have used penalty games at will to incapacitate victims, but Yami doesn't resort to them unless he wins a game or catches cheating.
It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by Ghost.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half.
Also, good on Yugi for wearing like a metal pyramid on his neck. Does that not like fuck up your neck? Is that not heavy as shit? Can we just talk about how that thing's probably heavy as shit and he's just like, I'm just gonna wear this drip around.
Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and oh, there they go.
Okay, if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Because let me explain to you about card games. One, the rules change-ish. And by that, I mean, like, different cards get banned in tournament play often. And it's not a consistent thing necessarily. Like, it is and it's not. And by that, I mean, like, a card that was okay suddenly is banned. Like, they'll release something and they'll be like, okay, now that old card is banned. Like, this happens a lot, and I'm pretty sure most of Yugi's card deck is fucking banned. So you can't play it in tournament play. Also, a lot of things, it's just like, it doesn't really work that way. Like, actively playing the game. Because in the show, it's like for dramatic effect, they let things happen, but it's just like, you can't really play that card that way or use that card that way or whatever the fuck. Like, that's kind of what it is. Anyway. Also, I've played Duel Monsters, I want to say once. Or Yu-Gi-Oh card, whatever. I think I played it once. A friend taught me how to play it, and I was like, cool. Anyway, so I'm going to stick with Magic the Gathering. No offense. I would just rather do that. Not to say that I don't probably have some banned cards in my Magic decks. I just don't play tournaments, so I don't care. But anyway. Normal monsters. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, the Magnet Warrior, Beaver Warrior. Does he conquer the beaver? Anyway, Curse of Dragon, Dark Magician, Feral Imp, Gaia the Fierce Knight, Gazelle the King of Mythical Bees, Effect Monsters, Archfiend of Gilfer, Big Shield Gardna, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, Catapult Turtle. Oh, bless. Giant Soul... Oh, wait, these are two different things. I'm sorry. I don't know. Giant Soldier of Stone, Horn Imp, Jacks, Queens, and King's Knight. Komori Dragon, Mammoth Graveyard, Summon Skull, Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, Karibo, Lingard, Marshmallon, Mythical Elf, and Silent Magician. Sorry, I don't know why I thought this was like one list, and then this was a list, and then it continued up here. I'm sorry, I read those out of order.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story.
Effect monsters continue. Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician of Chaos, Electromagnetic Turtle, Exodia the Forbidden One, Gandora the Dragon of Destruction, The Tricky, Time Wizard, Toy Magician, Toy Soldier, Valkyrion, the Magna Warrior. Fusion monsters, Arcana Knight Joker, Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, Dark Paladin and Gaia the Dragon Champion, and Egyptian gods, Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the Sky Dragon, the Winged Dragon of Ra, and Horikti, the Creator of Light. I probably didn't spell that one wrong. Or pronounce that one wrong, I'm sorry.
Whiz, but what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have him multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him. But I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning. And the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local.
Yugi gave Time Wizard to Joey, but has used it in his deck, such as in the novel Automatic Giant. And now Time Wizard, Yugi summoned another card to the field. He planned to draw Kaiba's trump card from the Time Wizard card. A dazed-looking magician appeared, raising his magic wand, Time Magic.
Area of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder.
Inflict damage to your opponent equal to its deck.
Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. That would be a good, like, Magic the Gathering card, because you need things that have reach and or flying to attack things with flying. And that would be so good. Like, just, I use Catapult Turtle, and it's like an equipment card or something, and you just put it on fucking your monster, and you're like, now it has reach, because I'm catapulting it at whatever the fuck is flying. That's so good, actually.
And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which
While this card is face up on the field, monsters your opponent controls cannot declare an attack.
mobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real world card.
Yep.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards.
Oh my god. Okay. Aria from Beyond, Berserker Soul, Book of Secret Arts, Bounce Spell, Brain Control, Burning Land, Card Destruction, Change of Heart, Cursebreaker, Darkhold, Dark Magic Twin Burst, Defusion, Despell, Diffusion, Wave Motion, Dimension Magic, Excalibur. I have a question. How many cards can you have in your deck? Because, like, I know for Magic, I think there's a 64 card deck, and then there's a 100 card deck, depending on what style that you're playing. 60? Okay. 60, okay. Friend Sanctuary, Gold Sarcophagus, Graceful Charity, Horn of the Unicorn, Light Force Sword, Lightning Blade, Magic Barrier, Magic Blade, Ice Sword, Magic Formula, Magic Hats, Maikyuu, the Magical Mist, Marshmallow Glasses, Mirage Spell, Monster Reborn, Monster Reincarnation, Monster Recovery, Monster Replace, Multiply, Mystic Box, Mystic Space Typhoon, Owner Seal, Polymerization, Pot of Greed, Pump Up, Ragnarok, Soul Release, Soul Taker, Swords of Revealing Light, Thousand Knives, Toy Box, Turn Jump.
Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards, like...
If things get dicey.
You ever see that Rage Quit? Like, if y'all don't know, like, Michael from Rage Quit and Rooster Teeth, but just, like, he was playing, like, a video game version, and, like, he was like, okay, I'm player 2, or, like, I get the second go, so, like, the the CPU gets to go first, and it did Pot of Greed twice, and then summoned fucking Exodia, and he was like, "What?" Like he didn't even get to play. Bless. That's so funny.
He has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which
Okay. Ambush Shield, Chain Destruction, Dark Renewal, Dimension Guardian, Dimension Mirage, Dimension Reflector, Dimension Sphinx, Dust Tornado, Fit of Rage, Magic Cylinder, Magnet Force, Metamorph Tress? I don't know. Mirage Ruler, Mirror Force, Mystical Ref Panel? I don't know. Negate Attack, Nutrient Z, Relay Soul, Sand Fortress, Shift, Soul Shield, Spellbinding Circle, Time Seal, and much, much more.
inflicts damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Ctrl-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other.
Can't read my mind if I have no thoughts.
Pick up on the strategies they left behind, and the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis.
Fucking Jaden. Like, why don't you show me Jaden?
Rain down meteors and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba
You were the only duelist I recognize as a rival. Only you and I have true pride.
really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end, or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slay,
Card of Safe Return, permanent spell card. When a monster is special summoned to the field from the graveyard, you can draw 3 cards from your deck. That's your Merrick. A monster came back from the dead. Draw 3 cards from the deck using your card of Safe Return.
they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning Magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kinda crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole.
Oh, this is going over my head. Okay. Dark Hole Dragon Black Hole. Gravitational field of unsuppressed strength sucks in surrounding matter, not allowing even light to escape. Conversely, it is said that it sometimes ejects surrounding matter at extreme speeds, forming monsters.
That are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
Okay. Several feats use holographic monsters, but these monsters and their abilities become real without alteration through Millennium items. Kaba, Dual Disc V3, V.3, etc., making such feats applicable.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has souls.
As you don't know, all people have the 2 souls, the Ba and the Ka. The Ba is undying the energy of their soul. It nurses the Ka, the spirit that is the reflection of their true nature, and which may leave the body.
Energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the...
Okay, Destiny Draw, Monster Reborn, can be used before your normal draw if your life points are at 2,500 or below. One of the cards from your deck draw this turn will be Monster Reborn in your deck. If your opponent controls a monster with 3,000 attack or more, you can use this skill regardless of your life points. The skill can only be used once per duel.
Heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of its scary darkness for good. The epitome of, screw you, I win.
No.
Okay, feats. Dodge light speed lasers. Harakti's light created the multiverse. Okay. Atem blocked a full power blast from Zork. Overcame Pegasus' mind reading and other tricks as Dragon Master Knight caused a blast that was visible from space, destroyed the Millennium Ring as it enveloped all of existence in darkness. Won Duelist Kingdom, Battle City, and other tournaments. Defeated Pegasus, Merrick, Dark Bakura. I can't read all of a sudden. Kaiba, Aigami, Zork, and Anthem.
Kidding. For Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light. Judgment had for Harakti
God.
created
Okay, hold on. I gotta get close. The multiverse theory. The scene around the beginning of the movie is an image of the multiverse theory, which says that it is an infinite number of universes other than the one we are in, and that there's another you in another universe, and that both these universes and you exist in an infinite number. I want to make it look like the birth of life. Yes, okay. I understand multiverse theory, technically, because of comic books. Anyway, in the final chapter, another Yugi bundles 3 god cards, makes the only creator god appear, and destroys the evil god of darkness. The one and only power capable of fighting back against the all-destroying dark god of malice is the light of creation possessed by Harakti. The creation god fired annihilated Zork. Zork?
that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic.
Upon relearning his name, Atem gained full control of the gods, including Harakti. Should the situation arise, he can call on her power again.
And bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry.
Also, he switched the rope necklace for a fucking chain. Not like a dainty chain either. That thing has got to be destroying his neck. I don't care. It has got to be just fucking up his spine.
Sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi
You're so cool.
a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists.
So cool.
Yugi moved on to a career
Oh, look at him hanging out with Kaiba.
in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem.
Bitch, I'm gonna find heaven and smack that bitch down. Oh my god. The pettiness.
Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game, and you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Good Lord.
The Battle of the Millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
That's right, this message is sponsored by Raycon. If you're looking for a holiday gift, Raycon's essential open earbuds should be at the top of your list.
Regular earbuds block out everything, but these beauties sit so perfectly in the ear you get both real clear sound and also what's happening around you. Exactly what I need when I'm out lawnmower racing, or bike riding, jogging, whatever normal people do.
We're happy that Raycon is a longtime sponsor of our show, and for good reason. They have over 3 million customers who are getting premium sound quality for half the price. And if you don't like your earbuds, they have a 30-day guarantee, so there's practically no risk.
They're lightweight, last up to 8 hours on one charge, and with multi-point connection, I can wirelessly hook them up to multiple devices. So they're super handy.
The essential open earbuds are here for the holiday season, and they're selling fast. Raycon audio products are up to 20% off this holiday season. Just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to save on Raycon audio products site-wide. Order by December 15th to guarantee delivery by Christmas, because great gifts shouldn't show up late.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Twitch chat thinks Yugi's gonna win. I also kind of think Yugi's gonna win, but then every time I think that, I'm proven wrong. So we'll see. Let's see.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before we start, let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly—
Oh, in IP popularity, fucking Pokemon sweeps. Like, I'm sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh's not winning against the IP monster that is Pokemon. But, like, I don't know.
compatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to do.
In a fist fight, I think Ash would win. Just like if they were just like, screw summons, screw Pokemon, put up your dukes. I feel like Ash would win. Because the power scaling's kind of crazy, but.
The Death Battle!
I mean, that's cute.
You okay, Pikachu? This Furon 4 is tricky. Hang in there!
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack. And I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him off with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
First of all, why do you have so many Pokemon out on the field? I'm kidding.
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt!
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise! Dimension Space!
It's 4v4, he said. Okay. I'm just saying, I haven't played or watched the new anime for Pokemon or played the new game, but I'm just like, Well,
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
that's not allowed.
Charizard, I choose
Good lord. I guess I don't see how else you would do this other than just like using all of their cards and all of their Pokemon, but I'm kind of like, this doesn't seem right, like how they're pitting them to me. I don't know. Because, for example, Yugi's still drawing motherfucking cards. Ash isn't drawing, like, throwing out more Pokeballs or whatever. He's just like, we brought all of them, and they're all here, and they're all fucking you up, you know? I don't know. This is weird.
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now. I just need to believe.
Yeah, okay, they said the ground rules. I just think it's weird. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. It seems odd to me.
In the heart of the cards.
Who's that Pokemon?
Haruxi, goddess of light! This is it! Magicians, flash burning magic! Haruxi, Chooser!
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
Okay.
10 million volt
You activated my trap! Cylinder! With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your life points directly!
Good lord. I'm sorry. Doesn't 1,000 or whatever Thunderbolts turn you to stone like you're fucking fighting Mewtwo? Like, what?
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
Get murdered, I guess. I mean, like, I'm surprised he didn't Shadow Realm them. But, like, what?
Oh, my childhood! Whiz, quick! I need your tears! We can save him!
So let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even a Tim's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience, but when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is
Gengar's original trainer claims he causes misfortune, but this is false. Gengar's only method of cursing is his curse body ability. Ansem can bend fate and even defend an opponent with supernaturally good luck.
determined to support his
And even defeated an opponent with supernaturally good luck, sorry.
monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on
It is unlikely Ash's Pokemon could overcome Yugi's attack, disabling, and redirection cards. Pokemon moves are affected by disable, and Team Rocket's Wobbuffet regularly reflects Ash's attacks. This includes Z moves, which have been overpowered, such as Guzma's Goliospot. I don't know.
offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions.
Ash could attempt to destroy Yugi's cards or dual disc, but Yugi has too many defenses for him to reliably do so. Yugi also requires neither to summon monsters.
And mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters. Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes.
Ash struggled against Dialga, Palkia, Mewtwo, and Lugia during journeys. Cynthia's Garchomp and her Draco Meteor easily stopped by Palkia's special Rend. Even with generous scaling and favorable interpretations of Ultra Space, Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse is infinite and contains dimensionally transient spaces like the afterlife, Prana realm, etc., surpassing Pokemon's cosmology.
And even the mid-tier scale to Glow Neos, destroying that relative
You like how good I say words. Thanks. I'm sure that's not sarcastic at all. I try.
activity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints,
Okay.
no more psychic barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution. And so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had. And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can...
An alternate version of Ash appears in Pokemon Masters EX. Including such scaling wouldn't surpass Yugi's best feat and would suggest Yugi should get Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Link scaling, which expands his options even more.
You know, band Fate to draw whatever card he wants, and we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept
My deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba!
Ash's options, giving
Or
his
weak cards? I don't remember what he
He just
said.
needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi up.
That on the one where Jill can't pronounce anything. Yeah, that's fair.
Owned.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
Who we're doing next?
Death Battle will be back in 2026, but right now you can check out our brand new channel. It's called
the
Nightly
end of the
Brew, and we're
season.
playing Dungeons and Dragons, Blood on the Clock Tower, and other games that'll probably blow up in our face. So check it out right now, and make sure to subscribe. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. I forget. I thought it was like the end of the season, right? Because it's like the end of the year. I don't know. Either way, yay! I was right.